Hey friends, this is Jess in Mexico. We're a family of 5 plus 1 fur baby living, traveling, and homeschooling in Mexico. Why are we here? Well, my husband is Mexican. I am Mexican American. Immigration laws in the United States made it difficult for us to live there, so we decided to build our life here in Mexico, and now we never want to leave. Okay, so on to the video. This video is long overdue. We love Guadalajara and we take so many weekend trips over there. I'm surprised that I like it so much because normally I prefer beach towns. But Guadalajara is a really cool city, but it's not as big and overwhelming as Mexico City. So this video will be about everything we've done in Guadalajara, starting with the day trips, and please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Let's start with Ajijic. My first impression of this town was, wow, there are so many English speakers and everybody was so friendly. For example, we were walking down the street looking for a place to eat, and I guess this lady that was walking by overheard our discussion, and she said, "Oh, you guys are looking for somewhere to eat?" And then she pointed us in a direction of some place that she recommended. Another instance is when we were eating somewhere, there were a couple of ladies at the table next to us, and they just kind of turned their chair towards us and started conversating with us and telling us about where they're from and their family and all of that. So yeah, people are really friendly. The second thing that comes to mind when I think about Ajijic is Carlos from El Barco restaurant. We love this place so much. We went several times during our stay there, which is unusual for us because usually we like to try different things. But it was just so good. We loved the live music, and Carlos was just so friendly and so welcoming. So next time we go to Ajijic, we'll definitely be stopping by there again. The third thing that I loved about Ajijic was our Airbnb, which was super affordable. It was so beautiful. It had a jacuzzi, it had a big green area, an outdoor kitchen. So yeah, I really loved it. Last but not least, you don't want to miss out on the malecon. I'm not really sure if you can call it a malecon, but it's the sidewalk that goes along the lake. It's a nice walk with a beautiful view of the mountains, and there's a lot of play areas for the kids. Speaking of kids, if you're looking for something family friendly to do, there is a decent water park. It's not huge, but it has a couple of water slides and it has a big splash pad area. So we did that when we were over there and had a lot of fun. So the next place that I'm going to talk about is Tequila. The name says it all. It's a pueblomagico, which is famous for their tequila production. My first impression of this place was, wow, they really went all out with the tequila theme. They have tequila shaped buses. There's lots of stands everywhere selling cantaritos. I loved all the little details, and it says a lot about the people living there. I feel like they take pride in their little town and they work very hard to make it a fun experience for everybody. Something you have to do if you visit this town is take a tour of the tequila factory. I don't even have to tell you where to find these tours because they will find you. Yes, there will be a lot of vendors. Yes, they're annoying. Yes, you should definitely take a tour. I would recommend that you ask around for different prices. Don't just go with the first one because it might be more expensive than some of the other ones. The tour that we took consisted of a ride on the tequila bus through the town, and we went to a blue agave field, took a tour of a tequila factory where they showed us how it's made and all that. And then also a tequila tasting. Another thing you have to do if you're in tequila is go to Cantaritos El Güero. This is a very popular place because they have live music and huge cantaritos. I saw 2 grown men struggling to carry one cantarito. It's huge. It's really fun if you're going with a big group of people, but they also have different sizes. They have little ones for just 1 or 2 people. My husband and I just got a small one. Don't let the crowd scare you. There's literally hundreds of people, but they move through the line really fast. Oh, and if you're looking for a place to stay, we found this charming hotel. The rooms are shaped like tequila barrels. We didn't stay there, but I definitely love to go back just to spend the night there. It seems like a really nice place. All right, so now let's talk about things that you can do within the city. Starting with Bosque Los Colomos. I wouldn't necessarily call this place a park. It's more like a forest. And it's huge. It's way too big to explore in one day. You're not gonna explore it all. But there are a lot of fun things to do, including a Japanese garden. Stepping into the Japanese garden almost felt like stepping into another world. It was so beautiful. The ponds, the waterfall, the flowers. I felt like I could just stand there all day. And another thing that we did was horseback riding. This was a lot of fun. I can't remember the prices. I just remember that it wasn't expensive at all. I believe they have 30-minute rides and 60-minute rides. We took a 30-minute ride, which takes you on a really nice route through the forest and on some dirt trails. So don't miss out on Bosque Los Colomos. My next recommendation is fun for everybody, but especially for families with kids. And it is the Guadalajara Zoo. My favorite thing here was the safari. The safari is cool because it takes you up close to the giraffes and the zebras and a lot of other animals. They also have something called a sky zoo. It's like a cable car that you take in the air over the enclosures. I did not like the Sky Zoo. It did not feel safe, and it's not even like a real cable car where it's enclosed. It's actually just feels more like an open bench hanging in the air. So yeah, I did not like that. You can see my face here. I was really nervous, and then my son kept leaning over the rail, and I kept trying to get him to sit back. I'm never getting on this thing again, and it doesn't even stop when it's time for you to get off. You just have to jump off while it's still moving. It's not hard to jump off, but still, just not my favorite thing. I will say that it gives you an amazing view of the canyon. On to the next thing. This is another family-friendly recommendation. It's the aquarium. It's Aquario Michin, and my kids said that they liked it better than the zoo. It's not as big as the zoo, but it is really interactive. I love the way that it was set up. They divided the aquarium and the marine life into different sections based on the region that those animals are found, where they're native to. For example, it would say entering Mayan territory or entering Wixárika territory. I'm sorry, I probably mispronounced that. So they had this for all the different regions. And they also had Mixteca, where we saw a sea otter. My kids' favorite part of the aquarium was actually the petting zoo. And this was a fantastic petting zoo, even better than some that I've been to in the States. We fed guinea pigs and miniature pigs, and I loved watching my son feed the rabbits because they were literally jumping all over him, and it was just so cute. Comment below if you'd like to see a full video of our day there at the aquarium. Next one on the list is another pueblo mágico. It is Tlaquepaque. We didn't spend too much time here, just a couple of hours, but it seemed like a really fun place to walk around and take in the sights, take in the smell, take in the tastes. And by tastes, I mean cazuelas. This is a Mexican cocktail, and it is made from tequila, grapefruit, soda, oranges, and they serve it in a cazuela, which is a big round clay bowl. It's very refreshing and definitely something to try if you're in Tlaquepaque. Last thing on my list here, I feel like it goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway, is you have to explore the centro. It is a beautiful centro. They have a cathedral, museums, cafes. We even saw the Guadalajara soccer team one time because they made an appearance there at the centro. So definitely check it out because there's always something new to see and do. I'll probably make more Guadalajara videos because, like I said, we go there all the time. If you've watched this video till the end, thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see more Mexico content, and comment below with your thoughts. Thank you. Bye.